Yoo-jin, you're so cute! Taehyung squeezed your cheeks as he pushed the words out his lips. You open your eyes and realize you're lying in bed, everything silent, empty and lost. You sigh and get up, stretching, then heading for the door. You look at the table and notice a note sitting there. The date said 2021, 2 years ago. Taehyung wrote this not to you, dear Yoo-jin. I'm really sorry about what I did yesterday. Could you forgive me, please? Yes? No? Why am I writing a letter? I live with you for God's sake. I'll see you at home soon. Love you, love, Taehyung. You sigh and sit down on the chair by the table, laying your head down for a bit. Taehyung brings a different girl home every day. You thought. Your mind going crazy, you scratch your scalp ferociously and check the time. You woke up late at night. It so happened to be the time Taehyung always returned. The door opened and a drunken man came limping in. Taehyung. You paused after seeing the girl behind him. You sigh and pull Taehyung away. Let me go, he suddenly shouted and pushed you to the ground, making your head bump against the wall. The girl pulled his tie and shoved her lips in for a kiss as if it was a meal of pork belly. Taehyung led her upstairs into your own bedroom that you shared with Taehyung. You sigh and walk outside, closing the door behind you, taking a deep breath and feeling the cold air run down your spine. Taehyung would always come on late-night walks with you. Not anymore. Sex on your own bed. What's on his mind when he does that? I can't stop loving him. You sob to yourself and hold your face. Flashbacks would always come rushing into your mind of the days he loved you. You muffle your cries with your hand and feel every single tear tickle down your cheek, off your chin. A few minutes later, your mind is blank, wanting to die. Nothing at all but the thought of leaving lingering inside you. Blinded by your own tears, you fail to see the speeding car coming towards you. It seems my prayers have been answered. You murmur before the car sends you flying behind it, the pain of your legs being thrown off the ground, the pain of your head being banged on the windshield, the pain of your back thudding against the concrete ground, the pain of your heart aching. Nothing could hurt more. Taehyung woke up, hungover. He groaned and looked around him, noticing he was nude, his clothes scattered on the ground, the blankets all sloppily done. He wondered what had happened. He got up and put on a sloppy outfit. Feeling something coming back up, he rushes to the bathroom and lets it all out. Yoo-jin, he called out desperately, his head hovering above the toilet. Damn, where is she? He thought, trying to think through his throbbing headache. Yoo-jin, can you make me some bean sprout soup? He called out again, hoping she would actually answer back, saying she would. But no, his expectations were too high. He flushed the toilet and limped down the stairs, immediately tripping and thudding against wood floor. Yoo-jin, he called out, barely able to get up. He was all dizzy and heated. He noticed a crumpled-up note on the ground beside the wall. He opened it and skimmed through it. His eyes went wide and he glanced at the calendar in the kitchen, anniversary. He then checked the time and realized how late he woke up. 6 p.m. He searched for his phone. Nowhere to be seen. He checked the pocket of his pants and felt something rectangular, knowing it was his phone. He pulled it out and realized how many missed calls were there from Yoo-jin. He called back and gritted his teeth, waiting for it to answer. Luckily it did. Is this Yoo-jin's boyfriend? A strange, manly voice spoke from the other side. Yes, and who is this? Taehyung replied, feeling a bit jealous. Yoo-jin was found in a hit-and-run case last night at 12 a.m., the manly voice informed, making Taehyung's heart drop and pause. What hospital is this? Taehyung hastily asked. Taehyung speeded through the hospital doors, still in his messy outfit, slightly stumbling on the slick floor. Park Yoo-jin, Taehyung said, and achieved her room number. He quickly ran to her room at the end of the hall, slamming the door open. The sound of the blank beeping noise of the heart monitor crushed him. He speed-walked to your side and aimed for your hand to hold. Waiting hours for you to finally look at him and say, Happy anniversary, you feel a hand holding tightly onto yours, making you flinch and open your eyes a little. You see Taehyung staring at you carefully at you. Yoo-jin, his passionate voice calls out, echoing in your head. He didn't seem to see you open your eyes, and in fact he started crying and shaking you. Yoo-jin, he sobs and pinches his nails into your hand. I'm right here, you call out, but realizing you aren't making any sound. You look up at the heart monitor and realize you are already dead. Taehyung hears the long beep noise and lifts his head quickly, his eyes dotting on the heart monitor. He looks at you, with your eyes closed, lifeless. Yoo-jin, he calls out to you, endless tears just flowing down. Yoo-jin, don't leave me now. Why now? Why today? He cries and screams, his voice full of sobs. Taehyung pauses, sitting on the chair, staring at your corpse. his hand caressing yours. He knows. He knows there's no rewinding. None. 12 a.m.